Yo, what is up, guys? It's the owner of Anarchy RSTS here, and actually, we have a ton of stuff to go over in this video, guys. So, basically, we have a big IRL story time, which is I got to talk to some new people, including girls, at this wedding reception that was actually for my step cousin and his new wife, so that was pretty sick. But also, we do have a new $100 PayPal competition coming out, which is going to be super fun. Someone in the top 25 is going to be randomly selected to win $100 PayPal. And not only that, guys, but basically, top three place will get lots of boxes, and then also the fourth through 10th place will get like weapon boxes as well. So if you get in the top 10 or even the top 25, you have a chance of winning something big. So, anyways, two YouTubers are going to make a video very soon about this new Ice Dart event as well as the PayPal competition. Now, the Ice Dart you guys can get at :ice to get to that boss. It's going to be really useful because the Ice Darts will freeze anything in the game for 60 seconds. So that's very cool. But anyways, guys, what I want to talk about now is we might get into the IRL stuff because I don't know if we have much else to talk about the server. I do still want to work on the new interface. That's something I'll be working on very soon. But the wedding reception, guys, oh my gosh, it took like 5 or 6 hours and took up a lot of my day. Literally, it feels like it took up most of my day actually, but maybe it only took up half my day. But honestly, there's so many cool stories from it, so I'll go over those right now. So, like I said, I actually talked to two new girls there, which is pretty sick. But one of them turns out to be my step cousin's wife's cousin. So, kind of a little bit related to me. So, I don't know if I'll be able to date her or whatever, but that was honestly my intention, I feel like. But I don't know. She might add me on Facebook. She said she didn't have her phone on her, but she might add me on Facebook within the next day or two. We'll have to see. But anyways, guys, she drew a pretty cool picture, and I got to take a picture of that. And also, we got to take a picture of me and my step cousin, like on a Polaroid camera, and then we stuck that in like the book or whatever of like a bunch of pictures from their wedding or whatever. So very cool, and I took a picture of that Polaroid picture. But yeah, anyways, some of the other fun stories, guys, is that there's actually this spot that's right next to my table. Apparently, there's like one of the girls I was talking to was like basically almost slipped, which is kind of unfortunate, but I guess they just cleaned the floor like literally right before we came there. And actually they even cleaned the floor again like during the actual wedding reception. So the floor was wet. And I'm surprised honestly with the wet floor that nobody was slipping or whatever. But yeah, anyways, then I talked to another girl that, I talked to her for a little bit, but turns out she's like an hour away. And not only that, but she also had a bunch of unopened snaps on her Snapchat or whatever. So like she had like at least 5 people that she hadn't opened their snaps yet from. So I'm like wondering, is she the type of person to like someone will Snapchat her and then she just won't open it for a few days? Honestly, I know a few people like that. And there's actually a girl that I'm talking to, or I was talking to, 2 weeks ago or whatever. What was happening is that she actually, I sent her a message and hasn't even opened it for 2 weeks. It's kind of crazy. But anyways, back to the wedding reception. So yeah, a kid actually slipped on that area that I was talking about that was slippery, and then during that entire time, they were also paying money to be able to try and get like the claw machine, and after like $5 or $10, the kids could not get the what they wanted. So they actually almost started kicking the machine and moving it. They like one kid like pulled it out almost like he was gonna like reach in the back of the machine and like steal one of the stuffed animals, which is not really how that works. But it was kind of funny to see that. And then not only that, but there's actually some drama that went on. So one of my relatives there, she's like, yeah, she's one of my relatives, and I actually just went to the bar and talked with the guy. She just got dumped a guy who was crying at the bar in between pool games or whatever. And he said, even though he just got dumped, he's not gonna like, he's been sober for a year. He's not gonna start drinking again. So I guess that's very like noble of him. So, anyways, they got into an argument or something, and she decided to switch from him to actually, she switched to a new guy, which is interesting because I actually know the guy that she was dating, and I know the guy that she's now dating because the new guy she's dating is actually one of my like family's friends or whatever. He's like a close friend of my dad and of my dad's girlfriend, so pretty interesting. And so it's kind of crazy to see someone like rebound so quickly. And like one day she was with the first guy and like probably like hugging and kissing or whatever. Then the next, only a few days later, she's like literally hugging and kissing a new guy. So pretty crazy. But that actually reminds me, I'm talking to a girl right now who's seeing her ex or whatever. and I actually just went to main or just went to a sports bar or whatever, and so he was literally golfing like right next to me, guys, and he was hitting the ball so hard. And this is the girl's ex that I was like watching him golf or whatever, and he's probably seen me talking to his girlfriend or whatever a few times, so he probably knows that I'm like interested in her, and he might know that we're talking to each other. And she seems into me, guys, because she's complimenting me quite a bit. So she might be honestly thinking of switching from her ex to me, so that's very exciting. But yeah, we were talking a little bit today, and then she even knew one of my step cousins, which is super cool. She was actually supposedly into my step cousin in high school. Like she might have dated him, maybe, I don't really know. And my step cousin says he regretted like not taking that opportunity or whatever. But apparently a lot of people like my step cousin in high school and stuff like that. So he's like the coolest kid ever, but he was really naughty. He kind of did some stuff to get him banned from school maybe a few times, and then not only that, but he's kind of like a class clown or whatever. But he would make jokes that would make all the students laugh. So, anyways, some of the other things are that it was like really hot at the wedding reception, like literally 90 degrees, guys, and so there's a heat warning on my phone. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. Now I forget, did I mention the second girl? That yeah, she had a bunch of unopened snaps or whatever, and then she lived an hour away. So I don't know. I just didn't really want to add her on social media that much. It seemed like she was already talking to a bunch of people, and then she was talking to one guy in particular. She was going, actually, it was pretty cool. She sent him a snap, he sent her a snap, and they went back and forth like every few minutes. They were snapping each other. I'm like, wow, I've never actually snap someone like almost that quickly. So usually, honestly, I would take a few hours to reply. But I used to talk to a girl where I would like reply every 30 to 60 minutes, and honestly, that was a little bit of it was a little bit of fun, guys, because when someone's super responsive like that, and you're just able to like text throughout the entire day, then I don't know, it was kind of fun. But that might be because she was a little bit younger. But yeah, anyways, so I was at the wedding reception. I'm trying to think if anything else cool happened. Um, so yeah, it was honestly a lot of fun. There was like a DJ who was playing really loud music, so it is definitely difficult. It reminded me of a bar, of how difficult it is to talk to certain people while the music is blaring. So I had to get like kind of close to some people, but also some of my cousins were there. I was kind of surprised. They're actually like friends of basically the my step cousin's wife. So what was interesting is that, yeah, I didn't expect my cousins to be there because I'm like, my cousins aren't even related to any of the people getting married, but actually they're just like friends of the people getting married, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, anyways, I tried to add a bunch, or at least like four people I met at the party. I'm trying to add them on social media on Facebook, so we'll see if that works out. But yeah, pretty exciting stuff there with all these stories, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy some of that. There was even a little bit of drama in there, kind of, where the like I said, one of my relatives had switched from one guy over to another only in a few days, and so definitely interesting stuff going on there. I don't know honestly if there's anything else to talk about really. Maybe I will talk about there's one girl that I received a Snapchat from or whatever this morning, and she I asked, if she's planning on grilling and making marshmallows at a rock festival she's going to. And then I told her that I hope that her rock festival is like a lot of fun or whatever. And then she sent me a Snapchat, but she didn't say anything, so she didn't answer my question about if she's like gonna enjoy grilling or not. But she did just send me like she didn't like smile or anything, but she sent me like a thumbs up. So I don't know. I would prefer if I guess I would prefer if someone made like if they smile or whatever when giving a thumbs up. But kind of makes me think something's like bad is happening, which honestly like I was talking to with her, but I was also talking to her friend at one point, and her friend doesn't even want to be friends with me anymore because I was talking to that girl about her. I was just talking about her ex too much, so she didn't want to be friends with me anymore. But I'm actually going to send an apology to that girl in a few days so that I can try and talk to her again. But yeah, anyways, it's definitely a difficult situation because the friends know that I was trying to date both of them, not exactly at the same time, but once I wasn't able to date one, then I tried to date the other one. So they talked about that a little bit, and now I don't know if either of them really want to talk to me that much. But maybe after the apology, maybe that she'll want to talk to me a bit more. I'm also going to send like a sweatshirt as well, so we'll see if that helps. She usually appreciates gifts a lot, so I'm excited to see if that works out in my favor. But yeah, anyways, So that's like a lot of the girls that I'm talking to. One of them is seems like she might be interested in moving on from her ex or whatever to me possibly. So we'll have to see. She definitely seems like she's complimenting me. So then she might move on from her ex to me, especially since her and her ex, like I guess they messed up each other's rooms only a month and a half ago or whatever. And so, that could be good news for me, guys. You know what I mean? But anyways, that's really a lot of story time that I have for us today, guys. So hopefully, you guys enjoy a lot of that. I'll definitely have to let you know some updates for the future. I'm even having some job updates as well. For example, I'm going to be talking to a recruiter on Tuesday, and I did a bunch of job applications today, which is kind of interesting that jobs are searching for like people to work for them or whatever. Yeah, even on a Saturday, they're posting listings for jobs. So I found that kind of interesting. But hey, I'll like go ahead and sign up for those listings or whatever. But yeah, anyways, definitely I'm gonna go to a bar tonight and see if I can talk to more people. So that'd be kind of cool. But it's definitely always fun if let's say I go to a bar and sometimes I'll go like 2 nights in one weekend or whatever. And then actually, well, the cool thing is I was able to add two people on social media all in one weekend. So that's kind of sick, actually. Now, actually, that reminds me of a story where there was a guy talking to a bunch of girls, getting a bunch of numbers, and like the guy was like walking around. He kind of was drinking or whatever. It was when I was in university, and I didn't know this guy, but I overheard him. He said that he got like almost like I don't know 6, 7, 8 girls' numbers, and I'm like, no shot he was able to get that many numbers with and actually have all of them be legit or whatever. Or probably honestly, some of them are probably going to block him or gave him fake numbers. Because the thing is, if you're like trying to talk to that many people, then chances are your conversation wasn't. Yeah, anyways, that's going to do it for today's video, guys. So peace out.